The Hofburg in Vienna, one of the largest palace complexes in the world, originated in a medieval castle built in the 13th century. Then it has been expanded to have 18 wings and 19 courtyards. The Neuburg is the largest and the last wing to be completed in 1913, shortly before the fall of the Habsburg dynasty. Adjacent to the Neuburg, there are wings that were built in earlier centuries. Leopoldine Wing, Amaliaburg, Imperial Chancellery Wing, Swiss Wing. These wings form the inner castle square. The inner castle square is the heart of the Hofburg Palace, serving as a site of many important events and ceremonies throughout the history of the Habsburg dynasty. Now the square is a popular tourist destination, allowing visitors to explore the history of the Habsburgs and the grandeur of the Hofburg Palace. It provides access to various museums and exhibitions housed within the palace complex. As a center of power for the Holy Roman Empire, and then later the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the square reflects the changing architectural styles and the historical significance of the Habsburgs. The area showcases a mix of Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, and neoclassical architecture. The Imperial Chancellery Wing was built between 1723 and 1730 during the reign of Emperor Charles VI. It was intended to house the Aulic Council, the central administrative body of the Habsburg Empire. Designed in the Baroque style, the Imperial Chancellery Wing is richly adorned with sculptures of mythological figures, gods, goddesses, and heroic figures, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and justice. The coats of arms, eagles, and heraldic symbols represent the Holy Roman Empire, and later the Austro-Hungarian Empire. These sculptures are well integrated into the architecture of the building, above doorways, windows, or as part of columns and pediments, enhancing the grandeur and the authority of the palace. The Baroque sculptures draw heavily from Roman antiquity, both in their styles and in the themes of imperial power and the divine right to rule. These sculptures reinforce the classic idea that the Habsburg ruled not just through power, but with a sense of moral authority and virtue. In the middle of the square is a bronze statue of Emperor Francis II and I. The reason that he carried two titles, because he was the last Holy Roman Emperor as Francis II from 1792 to 1806, as well as the first Emperor of Austria as Francis I from 1804 to 1835. Emperor Francis II and I reigned during a period of great political and military challenges, especially due to the Napoleonic Wars. He dissolved the Holy Roman Empire in 1806 and declared the formation of the Austrian Empire, becoming its first emperor. He played a significant role during a transformative period in European history, including the Napoleonic Wars and the restructuring of Europe after the fall of the Holy Roman Empire. The statue, erected decades after his reign, is a testament to the respect and admiration he garnered for maintaining stability in Austria during a turbulent time. His reign marked the end of one empire and the beginning of a new one, which would continue under the Habsburg dynasty until the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1918. The statue depicts the emperor standing in a Roman-style toga, emphasizing his connection to the ancient Roman tradition of leadership and authority. His right hand is raised in a gesture of blessing or addressing the people, symbolizing his role as a wise and a benevolent ruler. At his feet, there are allegorical figures representing the virtues associated with his reign: faith, justice, strength, and peace. The statue emphasizes the emperor's role as a stabilizing and a unifying force during a time of a great upheaval in Europe. His choice of attire, the Roman toga, and his calm, composed stance reflect the ideals of classical leadership, virtue, and wisdom. The allegorical figures surrounding him further enhance the symbolic meaning of the monument, portraying the emperor as a protector and a guarantor of key virtues needed for a prosperous and a peaceful empire.